everyone, on today's episode I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a delicious tandoori lamb chops. Now I have with me here a standard rack of lamb. Now this is much more economical to purchase when you buy, because if you buy the ones that have already been cleaned for you, it's going to be a little bit more costly. So now when you get this, comes like this. So what you want to do is you've given it a little bit of a pat dry. So there is this huge layer of fat that you want to remove. So normally when you French a rack of lamb, you are going to expose this bony bit. So if you don't want it to be too fatty, you can remove the whole top cap off. But otherwise, what you want to do is, like I left some of it, the marinated one on. Estimate, normally you would, this is the eye, you probably leave about an inch or so that you want. So you just kind of give it a line. Now don't get scared to go in with your hands, because it's really handy. What you want to do is you just want to gently but firmly pull this part off. So you've got this fatty bit out. This part is already exposed. So what you want to do is just go like this, because I want mine to have some amount of fat, because when you're making tandoori, whether it's chicken or lamb or any other meat, good amount of fat actually helps to render it, and we're going to slowly cook it in our cast iron pan as opposed to a tandoor, of course. So you want to have that little bit of fat to kind of help to flavor the meat up as well. But this here, if you look at this, these shiny bits, these are the silver skin, and if you don't remove them, your meat becomes chewy, you know, and the flavor doesn't really penetrate through. One of the tips that I can give you is try to keep your meat pretty well chilled, or keep it in your freezer before you start, because one of the easiest way to work with removing fat is when you have something that is firm. And fat really comes off fairly easily when it's actually really cold. So that's a handy tip down there. So onto our marination: cumin powder, coriander powder, salt, garam masala powder, black pepper, Kashmiri red chili powder, mustard oil, yogurt. Mix it all up evenly. And I'm also going to be adding pounded garlic, rub it all over, and as well as ginger. You can stop right here actually. This is something that I do, but normally when you go and have tandoori, they have got this really robust reddish hue to it. So I've got some natural red color here. It's optional if you want to use it or not. I've just added a little bit in. It will give that nice little hue as well. And the last final bit to this delicious marinade is, of course, lime juice. So I'm just going to mix this all up, leave it over to marinate for about minimum 4 hours. It will give a really nice flavor, and if you can keep it overnight, that would be really fantastic as well. So you want to cook this lamb about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Little bit of butter. Quickly go in, because this is a tandoori, so we want to have that really nice charred bits, you know, that black bits as well to it, so it looks really nice and lovely. Now we've got 8 pieces here, so don't overcrowd the pan. Do it 2 times. I'm going to do the flip. It's been sitting here for about 3 minutes. Ta-da! As you can see, this is the one that I want. It mimics the tandoor oven without being in the tandoor oven. Some more butter. Okay, I'm going to let it cook for another 4 minutes on this side, and then I'll just finish the rest of my cutlets. Now done with the first 4. Second 4 is almost done. As you can see, lovely charred bits. This is exactly how we want it. Before you plate your lamb or with any lamb recipes, you may want to take it off the pan and let it rest for a couple of minutes, and then the juices all kind of go back in together, so later when you eat it, it'll be really nice and juicy. Lamb has rested for about 5 minutes. Putting this piece by piece. I've just got like some salad here. It's just carrots and cucumbers and onions. Generally a kind of like a typical salad that you would have with a tandoori. You can slice it, julienne it, anything that you prefer. Lime, mint, and coriander to just finish off a traditional lamb. So this is my tandoori lamb. If you've got any questions, do drop me a comment. Thank you. Bye.